Good morning students. So here I am continuing chapter 5. So the topic first is creating object or an instance of a class. So in last class we have already seen instance variable, class variable, instance method and class method. Let's take an example. Here one class and the name of the class is a rectangle, or if we are declaring any variable inside a class, these are called global variables, or if the global variables are declared without static keywords, so these are called the instance variable. So in this program, length and breadth are the instance variable, and a global variable which is declared with static keyword is called a class variable. So here a is a class variable. Or if any function is declared in a class without static keyword, so that function is called a instance function. So in this program there are the two instance function. One is the input, second is display. In input we are taking a parameters and assigning a value of these parameters to length and breadth, and in display we are printing the value of length and breadth. Here this is the method, static method menu. So this method is called class method. So here menu is a class method. There may be any statement inside this function, and the variable which is declared inside any function, whether the function is a static or a non-static, are called a local variable. So here B and C are the local variables. And there is a one more function main, and we are creating here the object of class. So first we will write the name of the class, then object name, then equal new rectangle any class name and parenthesis bracket. So here this is the example of creating an object, and here we are calling a function, instance function. Calling is also called invoking. So the uh, in instance method invoking, first we will write the name of the object, then dot operator and the function name of the function having a parameter. Then we will pass the value of parameter of if a function is not having a parameter, then we will directly write the name of the function and parenthesis. And second is here is the menu function we are calling. So this is the class function. So class function is invoked with the help of class name. So rectangle is the name of the class and menu is the function. So this is the way for calling the class function. So now what is the syntax of creating an object or an instance of a class? So first we will write the name of the class, then object name equal new class name and brackets. So rectangle obj equal new rectangle. Rectangle is the class name, obj is the object name. Object name may be another in place of object, and this is the syntax for invoking a method. So first we are writing here the syntax of instance method invoking. So object name dot function name and brackets. So obj dot display. Display was the instance function in the above class, so we are calling this with the help of object. And second is a invoking a class method. So class method invoking, first we require the class name, then dot operator, then function name. Just see the example, rectangle dot menu. So menu is a class function of rectangle class, so this is calling rectangle dot menu. And here I am giving you the solution of book question number 3. In this program you have to create a function, and the name of the function is the void process which is given in the question, and there is the parameter integer m and n, and we have to print the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of m and n. So here we are taking a variable add, subtract, multiply and division, and we are assigning a initial value for that variable. So the addition equal m plus n, multiply equal m into n, subtract equal m minus n, and divide equal m upon n. For divide we will use only the divide sign, not a modulus sign. And now we are printing here the system.out.println addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So all the results will be print with heading in different line. And there is the next question of our book, question number 4. You have to create a one function void division integer m parameter. And in the question they want a quotient and the remainder divide by 5. So here we are taking two variable, integer q equal 0 for quotient and r equal remainder. So q equal m divided by 5. So this will be the quotient will become in q and the remainder will be stored m modulus 5 will be stored in r. And now we are printing in two different line with heading quotient equal q and remainder equal r.